Got him! Got him!
Oh shoot.
Hey,
Hello.
yo, something came in the mail for you today.
What was it? What'd I get?
These nuts. Got him! Got him!
Oh, we're live. Oh crap. Okay. Hello. Welcome to the Jetty Jet Show. You're watching the Jetty Jet Show. This is Jet. My name is Jetty. Call me Jet. And this is gonna be a weird show. A different kind of show with a good friend of mine. Say hello.
Ha! Got him! Got him!
Got him. So we got an awesome show today for you guys, and I think I'm on time with Steven right now. Steven, as you guys know already, he's a good buddy of mine, best friend. He's he's a worldwide celebrity. He's known in all area codes, and we're gonna do a special show. I'm actually kind of excited about this show. What are we gonna do today, Steven?
What we gonna do today? Well, you gonna draw,
Yeah.
and we gonna talk.
Oh, it's that
And
kind of show.
what's usually the same type of show, but we're gonna try to do what we did last time. It's a little thing we like to call paintbrushes and heartstrings. So basically, we like to mix up no, we don't like to mix up hearts. We like to mix up art, and we like to mix up a little talk. We talk about life, talk about love,
Mm-hmm.
get some topics laid down, and people come in, they give their opinions, they ask questions, and then we all just have a good time.
I know it's a good time. It's all good.
Got him! Got him!
I don't think that was a joke, Steven. I think you were sincere about that one. There was no got him in that.
Got him!
No, that was just straight up. We're gonna have a good time.
Oh, okay.
Got him.
Oh, damn, you got me.
I got you. All right, let's say hello to some of the guests. I mean, some of the audience members out there right now. We have currently Javonian, the man with the plan.
Hello, Javolian.
Hey, Steven.
And Nia Nerdface says hi. What's up?
What's up? What's up, you guys? Good to have you guys. Two watching now. That's fine because we're gonna roll it. We're gonna grow into a big, strong army. You know, if you guys didn't catch the show yesterday, I had another Silva on. Another
I saw
Silva.
that.
Yeah, John Silva. And if you guys didn't catch that show, that was yesterday. That's about a 3-hour long show. And if you guys are up for it, we're doing another live show right now, and it's um. Let's go for an hour. Okay, I'm gonna be strict about this show because this show is gonna be relationships. But you know what? TV shows and stuff that airs have at least some sort of guideline that they follow. And I don't want to keep doing it like 3 hours, 4 hours, 2 days long streams. It just goes whenever. We're gonna stick to the, what is it called? The program. Stick to the program. Right. So I'm gonna be drawing, and Steven, we got some topics. What kind of topics we got, Steven?
Well, I'm curious. What are you gonna be drawing today?
Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna be drawing something like I like to always draw a bikini babe, another one.
That's my
And
favorite type of babe.
yeah, babe in a bikini, and I do have a reference up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw her in. I don't know what style I'm gonna choose, but here's the reference. If you guys can, no, you guys can't see it. Okay, anyways, it's a girl in a bikini laying on the beach, and I'm gonna do it. Okay. Next time though, for reals, I'm going to do no, not next time, but I will eventually do a male figure because can't be biased. Gotta go both ways.
Next time you should draw me.
Draw you, like butt naked.
Ha! Got him!
Oh, okay.
Got him! No, you should draw me though.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Not in a bikini though.
Okay. But that's what I mean. I need some like half nude guy for the ladies, cause I don't discriminate. All right.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty much been half nude with you many times before, so I don't mind.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Man, my neck is like broken.
Oh,
Ah,
what
I got
happened?
this really bad stiff neck right now.
What's wrong? What'd you do? What'd you do to yourself? You sound kind of sleepy,
Oh.
tired. Did you just wake up, Steven?
Did I just wake up?
Did you
No,
just
I
wake up?
didn't. Got him. No,
Again.
sorry. That thing's just stuck in my head. Hey, you started it.
Yeah, I did. It goes on forever.
You started it. No, I
Hmm.
woke. Well, I woke up like an hour ago because the other day I had a taping, and our taping went on for like 27 hours straight. We were just sitting there on set for 27 hours, so I didn't really get to sleep so much. And then yesterday, I went to go play some ultimate frisbee with some friends. I don't know. I guess I looked too
Oh.
hard. I looked too hard to one side, and also my neck got tight. Now it's just like really stiff.
Oh, I know that. You got a kink.
I got that kink in my neck.
You got that kink. One day I was walking by the halls at school, at our high school, and this was first period. I was walking, and then I looked to the left, to the right, wherever, and then, dude, you wouldn't believe the pain I felt. My neck just stuck, and I didn't do anything. I was like, what the heck? I didn't expect that, and just looked frozen.
Was you checking out the ladies?
I think I was. I think it
Checking out the
was.
ladies. That's what happens. It happens sometimes. Just like Nina said. Nina said, the ladies, they're the superior looking sex. And I said, I agree.
What?
That's where you get like half of those stiff necks and girls be looking good. Take that double take, you be like, and she'd be like, ha, got you. And you'd be like, damn. No, seriously,
They're
it
like,
sucks. Can't even laugh like properly. Every time I laugh, I feel like my neck's like breaking.
Yeah. Feels
But
like what?
all
What did
right.
you say? You felt like Steven Seagal?
Like Steven Seagal, like gave me one of those broken necks.
He's like, put the sweetener back.
Put the Sweden low back. But it's just Sweden low. That's like saying it's just a declaration of independence for the Constitution. Put Sweden low back. Like good old days. Oh God. So Rec just gave us he just gave me a recommendation. He said, "Man, my neck was stuck once. I just punched it, and it worked out. It hurt for a few days though."
Yeah, he worked out.
Yeah. And Anwar said he just got a haircut. Hey, I'm the same boat. I just got a haircut too. And my smexy, sexy hair is gone. R.I.P. It's okay. The one thing about that, Anwar, hair grows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got a haircut too. I cut my hair short. I had my hair long for the longest time
Yeah.
because I was doing a show and my hair needed to be long because the show was set in the 70s. So, but
It was Grease.
it's done. No, it's not
Well, no, no.
Grease. Grease is not set in the 70s.
But Grease was what got it started. What they made you start growing your hair. It was get the ball rolling, the hair
Nice
growing,
recovery.
and then
Nice
when you
recovery.
moved on to your next theater show, you had to
Uh
keep your hair growing. They're like, no,
Very
don't cut
nice.
it. You need to keep it for that next character. And then the next episode, you're gonna be Mufasa from Simba from Lion King. So keep it growing.
Oh, jeez. It just never stops, does it?
Now we're gonna do the Filipino tangled. You're gonna be
What?
you're gonna be entangled. So Goldilocks.
God. But all right, Javon already. He's already asking. He says, "Hey, yo, are you gonna talk about relationship topics?" Heck yeah, we're gonna talk about relationship topics.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about relationships. What we
We're gonna
got?
talk about this. This is paintbrushes and heartstrings. So while Jeff takes care of the paintbrushes and the art, let's talk about little heartstrings,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
man.
Because
Well,
this
the
is
first topic I have here
yeah.
is LDRs, otherwise known as long distance relationships.
Oh,
I have is, do they work? What do you think, Chet?
off the bat, I would love to believe that they work. I would love to believe. How long of a distance are we talking about here?
What's that?
How long of a distance are we talking about here?
Well, I mean, long distance. I guess you have to say, something where the person you're with lives so far away that I mean, like you basically have to make a special trip to see them. It's not like something like you're like, hey, like she lives like I would say something like more around like she lives obviously like more than like 2 to 3 hours away.
Ah, 2 to 3 hours away.
That would be like the most basic. But I
Okay.
mean, some people like don't even live in the same country.
Yeah. Okay. For me, I think I haven't been in that kind. Actually, I have. I have with me and Becky for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, it was when I was in school. And yeah, it did
Hmm.
play. It did take a toll. It did take a toll actually because of the distance. It did for because I was in school. But we made it through it, and I think that was good. But anything longer than that, like that's like if you were separated within like islands and countries and states and stuff like that, I think it's chances are against you, and it's going to be really difficult because I've been in a long distance relationship like that before, and it didn't last. It didn't survive, and I felt really bad. But you tell me about yours before before I give you my little relationship story.
Anwar just chimed in. He says, with his opinion, they can sometimes work, but it's hard to keep communication with them, and you can't talk to them as much as you want to.
No.
Javolian also says, it depends. If they visit each other like twice every week or two, it can work. Um, well, that's the thing, though. I mean, in general with the LDR, like seeing each other when you want to and readily, like I think that's the main thing that kind of that classifies it as a LDR because you can't like you cannot physically see that person as much as you want to or just like anytime, which was the case with my situation because I was dating a girl and she lived about 5 hours away. So obviously, if we wanted to see each other, it had to be like planned out, ahead of time, and it was really hard. I mean, we tried it. I had only like in our relationship, it only lasted a few months, but we only got to physically see each other about 4 or 5 times. And after that, it was kind of like talk on AIM. You remember AIM? No one uses
I
AIM
remember him.
anymore.
I remember
Yeah,
him.
we'd always talk on AIM.
Yeah.
We would text. We would call each other. The only thing that's hard about an LDR, and I think this is probably the hard thing, especially if you're just starting out, is
Yeah.
it's gonna take up so much of your time because you're gonna spend so much time just talking to each other, like because you have to. You have to like keep each other updated. Like, hey, what did you do today? Oh, I did this. And okay, what are you doing now? Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna go do this. Like basically, like I remember at that time, my the phone was pretty much glued to my hand,
Yeah.
and like I was like always on the phone talking to her. And I mean, like it was nice. I enjoyed it, but then after like the fact, like when we finally decided like it wasn't gonna work out, I was like literally like just consumed. Like all I did was just talk to her. I kind of neglected everything else. Like I wasn't paying attention to school, like my friends and family,
Yeah.
and
Remember them
I
days.
mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was necessarily healthy. I mean, not to say I don't like I regret it or anything, but it was a learning experience. For me though, I mean, just the bottom line, LDRs, honestly, I don't think they work. It's too hard, man. It's too much of a sacrifice. The only way I think they really work, well, they have more of a chance of working, is if you guys are already established, and say like one of you guys moves, but you decide to keep it together. I think that's the only way it has a chance because if you guys are just starting out, like in my experience, and you try to like keep a long distance relationship going, and you're just starting out, God, it's like almost impossible. Because the hard thing too is like anytime you want to see them or if you like you really need them like to be there, especially like say you guys have a fight or like emotional thing, you can't because I mean, they live like in my situation she lived like 5 or 6 hours away, so I can't be like, oh, you need me right now, hold on a second, let me get
Yeah.
my car.
Yeah, you were
I'll be
you
there
were
in
a
6 hours.
long ways from each other,
Right?
and
That's
also we
far.
were younger too, so it's even harder
Yeah.
because you don't have the
I was only
funds.
like 19, 18 at the time.
Yeah.
So the thing that sucked too, like it was so bad because my parents wouldn't let me like drive all that way by myself. So every time I had to go there, I had to go there with a friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So for me, my situation, um, was I actually met someone online, and hello. Oh
Yeah.
shoot. Okay. Oh, connection's good right now. Yeah. Actually, I met someone online.
Jinx it.
This is actually like a drawing website, actually, an art group type of thing, and I just gotten up over like a breakup over here in real life, like, and I was actually listening and talking to people, online, just like casually and stuff, and then I started talking about relationships, and some girl online was, she just got broke up too, so I was like, wait, we kind of that's it just fit so perfectly because we are just always talking about how like we both got into a breakup and then I decided to take it a step further, and be more and start sweet talking her and stuff like that, and we hit it off. It was just like long distance. She was actually in Hawaii, and she was the sweetest girl, like the sweetest freaking girl. I'm in California, and I just
That's the distance.
yeah, and I was like
Can't
19.
drive to Hawaii.
Do you remember that one?
Cannot drive to
Oh, I
Hawaii.
can't drive
I
over
remember
there.
that one.
Yeah, yeah,
I remember.
yeah, yeah. And I
Can't
would
drive to
always.
Hawaii.
You can eventually. I think they said they're gonna do a highway or something like that. They're gonna do a highway
What?
to. Yeah, they're trying to propose a highway to Hawaii. It's
Are you
crazy.
serious?
I'm serious. You can look it up. I think they're
I'm looking it
approving
up
it.
right now. That
Yeah.
seems kind of impossible.
Yeah. Anything happens along that way, it's kind of over for
I mean,
you. Um,
Hawaii's kind of far, man.
yeah, it's like a freaking half a state across.
Oh, but you're right.
Yeah. So, anyways,
You are right.
I tried, because I really, really, really liked her, and she was awesome, And we would email each other gifts and presents, and write each other, It was nice, and then after a while, of never being really physically around each other, and I was just straight out of high school into college, and I was just meeting all these people, and it's just hard because you're meeting people in the physical while you're kind of just reserving yourself for somebody who's super super far away, and it just naturally we drifted away from each other. I more so than she did, and I felt really bad about it, but I had to, I had to just do it because we were too far away from each other. But she was a really sweet girl.
I mean, it's hard, man. I mean, like the main thing is like when you need to be there, you can't. Like you literally cannot be there.
Yeah.
You know. So Javolian chimes in because Javolian was saying things like, you could drive maybe 5 hours once a month or twice a month, but it can be hard. And he also told him it's really difficult. He said, yeah, it is. Maybe it's best for separate, and if they really don't want to, it shows that they love each other and should sacrifice one of their jobs so they can move over to the other partner's area.
Oh yeah,
Since relationships are about sacrifice.
I think that's yeah. I think if you can make the sacrifice and move over, I think yeah, it'll work out. But especially if you're young and you don't have the funds and finances and you're just getting your life started, the odds are against you. It's just things are just stacked
Yeah,
against you. But I think anything can work. It's a matter of odds and likeliness. So.
yeah. Breck also says, in my opinion, a long distance relationship is very much possible, but it depends on what pillars are supporting the relationship in the first place. And I kind of agree with that. Like I was saying, if you already have a good base, like you're established, like you guys have been going out for a while,
Yeah.
then I think yeah, there's a chance because I mean like obviously you guys are familiar with each other. You have like a relationship going. Like you don't necessarily need to see each other all the time because like when you start out with a relationship, of course like you just always want to see that person. You know what I
Mm.
mean? No matter what, like you just keep wanting to see that person.
Yeah.
That's how it is in the beginning, any relationship. And then
Anwar
yeah,
Kodzi said they had the same experience as I did.
yeah, I see
Yeah.
that.
It was bad. I felt like so shitty. I mean, you
Well,
know.
there's nothing you can do about it. You know, it's hard,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. I like the
Yeah.
drawing. The drawing's looking nice. Boobs are
Thanks.
looking very realistic.
I feel like the boobs are not looking realistic, but thank you.
Hmm. No problem. Thank you. Okay, look, I guess let's move on to the next topic. Da, 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 da. Okay, here we go. Well, this kind of goes along the same lines as I was talking about earlier because when I was trying to do the LDR, it's one thing I think I was out of balance. I was spending too much time talking to her, and that brings me on to the next question. Okay, say you have a boyfriend or girlfriend. Um, of course, you have to spend time with each other, but is there a possibility that you can spend too much time with your significant other?
Oh dear.
And also, you know, how do you find that balance?
Yeah, yeah, that one
I
hit
mean,
me hard. That one hit me hard. The spending too much time and finding balance bit.
post that question.
Why don't you go first? What do you think? Yeah, and you guys give us your thoughts. What do you guys think?
Question. Um, yeah, I think yeah, you can definitely spend too much time with your significant other because I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's always nice to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but at the end of the day, I mean, you're your own person. Like you have to. I think one of the main things is you always have to take care of yourself before you start taking care of other people. And if you start spending too much time with that person,
Hmm.
you'll start to neglect yourself, whether it be like your
Yeah,
I don't know your personal appearance, work, your friends, your family. If you start putting too much time into that person, like way too much time, then other things are going to suffer.
yeah,
And I think you'll start to suffer. Because, like, I mean, in honestly, I would like to think that, before this person comes into your life, I mean, you're doing fine, Everyone is, everyone in this world is a complete person. Like, no one needs anybody, So, like, you can't say, like, oh, I need this person to be complete. I need this person to, make my life better. That's not true. I
yeah,
think the only person that can make your life better is yourself. So, I mean, I think yeah, it's a balance. You have to find the balance. Like you give them time, but then you also give yourself time.
yeah. What do
So,
you have? What do you have any examples of this happening to you, and what you can say about learning from it and stuff? How
no,
it's
I,
affected you?
I think it goes back to what I was saying earlier with a long distance relationship where, I mean, we were always on the phone, like because of the distance. Like like
Yeah,
anytime I was on my computer, I was talking to her. Anytime I was on my phone, I was texting or calling her. It's just like I started neglecting things. Like I was still in college, so I was neglecting school. I was neglecting like my family, friends. I mean, and looking back, I mean, obviously it wasn't cool, but hey, I learned from it. Oh, we
yeah,
got some input. Anwar says, not to break topic, but do you think friendship relationships fit in relationships? Definitely, definitely. Relationships, whether they be friends or more than friends, it's all the same, just different, different dynamics.
yeah.
Javoin answers the question. He says, of course, the question is, can you spend too much time with your significant other and balance? Javon says, yes, you can. I think it depends. Like, if you can tell your partner really enjoys your time and spends a lot of time, but it feels like she wants time to herself and hang with you occasionally, then give it to her. Yeah, exactly. Space. Because I think one thing is, like, when you have space and you do your own thing, I mean, it kind of, like, gives you something to talk about or do with the other person. Like, hey, what I did the other day? You can share. But, like, you can't share shit if you guys are always together.
Hmm.
Like, hey, you know what I did yesterday? Yeah, I know. I was there. We were there together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it took
Eric
it did not.
Swanton says, "Oh my bad, go Jet."
No, I was gonna say it definitely did take a toll on me. Like um, I had to re like calibrate myself and figure myself out because I fell out um with my current relationship. That we had a rough period, and this is actually during the time that we were. This is number two. We were number two. Part of it was we were far away from each other, but being together so much and then being apart, um, like with distance, being far away from each other, it all of a sudden nothing really changed in my head, so I began to take it for granted. You know what I mean? Because I'm so used to it. But when we were together, we were always together. It was just always, and we started becoming like melding into one person and forgetting about who we were personally. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I understand that.
yeah, we started
That's
becoming
true.
like a single person because everything we did, it was like we needed to like chat. If we were chatting on the phone or anything, we need to have our face up. Like, doesn't matter. We're watching TV, doesn't matter. We need to have the other person's face on the computer. And if you didn't have it up, it was like something was wrong. You know what I mean? Or like you guys are in a rough patch or something. And it was just like it was weird. I can't believe. And looking back, I realized it's like, man, that's a little extreme. It was weird. Like how much we were just um, how much attention we were just giving each other. It was just too much. Um, but after I moved, I kind of just had this feeling like that was it was always gonna be there because I just took it for granted because you lose sight of yourself when when that started to happen. We started to drift apart, but then um, I gained weight. You know what I mean? I neglected her a lot. She'd come visit, and it would be like, let's go out. It would be like every time she come visit, like over 20 times, and it was long. She'd make a long trip out to come visit. We'd wake up in the morning, and I'd be just asleep. I don't like we had plans to go out, go visit the city, blah blah, and just sleep in 2 hours longer than we talked about. And I'd do that over and over and over, and nothing really just woke me up until that moment we decided let's take a break because this is really everything's just kind of just
Yeah.
not working out. So I had to really reflect and look at myself and what I was doing and say to myself, am I really serious? And now it's like after that year, like I think it was a year and a half break. Um, we came back and we were stronger. And the thing is, I don't need to talk to her like 24/7 anymore. And she can do what she wants. And if we're talking on the phone, we stop. We rarely actually look at the video. We don't care about video anymore. It's just we're so comfortable with each other's space. And I really owe it to the time that we took apart. It's crazy, like how, like I wouldn't change it for anything. If I didn't do that, I don't think I would have ever able to reflect on myself and see what I was doing wrong, and then correct it. So that's my little spiel on spending too much time. I think if you spend too much time, you might take things for granted and lose track sight of things. So
Good point. Good point.
yeah.
We got some. What is it? We got some comments here. Okay. Um, well, Javon said one thing, and I can kind of chime in on this. He said, just use Skype. I mean, that's the only way to communicate over countries unless you go to that country. Call them on the phone. But that's the thing, though. I mean, like Skype is nice. Talking on the phone is nice, but it's completely different than like being there with that person and like physically touching them, just being in their presence. It's so different. Like, I mean, when you think about it, yeah, you're on the phone or you're on Skype, but in essence, you're still talking to a computer screen. You're still talking to a telephone. Rather than talking to that person, like seeing how they react.
Yeah.
Looking them in the eye and whatnot. It's still kind of like a buffer. Like, it's still not the same.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, obviously nowadays it can't be a lot easier, I guess. Because I mean, yeah, there is Skype. Um, cell phones. You have FaceTime. You can always stay in touch with somebody nowadays. So I guess it might be a little easier, but I still think it's really hard. It's
No.
like near impossible. What else? We got Zarim. Zarim chimes in. He says, when you spend too much time with your significant other, you start putting your friends and other important things as less important. I did this and put my studies in danger. That is exactly what happened to me. I think one semester in college basically just went to shit because I was so focused, man. I was so focused on just like, talking to this girl, like keeping things with her happy. And I literally just like didn't care about homework or schoolwork or anything.
No.
Man, it was so bad. But I mean, like you don't notice it until like after the fact. So it's a learning process. We all learn. Um, and Rex says spending too much time on a relationship is not healthy. It can also be a dream killer in terms of your career, and
Mhm.
it can also scare your friends away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it can also scare your friends and family away. He says it's true.
Piss off a couple friends. I remember I neglected you guys for a while.
Yeah,
I did that.
I
I
mean,
was just like, anyways, yeah.
um, Patrick says, "Hey, was watching your stream with John Silva. Decided the real thing is way better. Don't know what that means, but okay. Oh, and someone says, is this John Silva's brother? No, I don't know who John Silva is, but he has a cool last name. I have to agree. Oh, you got a question, Jet?
Yeah.
Jet, Elena says, why does Jet use Manga Studio and not Autodesk Sketchbook? I'm asking because I've seen some sketchbook lessons here, and I thought he uses it. So,
Oh,
what do you
sketchbook
say?
lessons? I've never seen that. Not on my channel. I've never used Autodesk. I don't know how it works. Oh, I mean sketchbook. Autodesk is their company, but yeah.
Okay.
Do not
Mystery
use Auto.
says, oh, never mind.
I've just never used it. So.
Javolian says, yeah, it's better. It's definitely better to talk to them in real life, but it's either that or break up. And that goes back to the whole ultimatum thing. Good
Oh
point.
yeah. Ultimatum.
That's something we talked about in the first episode of this.
What is that? What is that? Beetle
Oh,
Beetle.
sorry, my phone. I got a
No, no,
text. My
no, that's
dad
good.
texted me.
No, we can just say that just reminds us of our time. What?
That's it.
Like that.
Well, we're about 30 minutes in.
Okay. Cool.
How's the drawing going?
Slow. I think I went wrong. I think I went the wrong approach.
Oh, man. All
Definitely
right.
could have been
Lumi
faster.
Lee says, keep in mind your relationship can also support your schoolwork and career. My boyfriend helped me through a lot of stuff, even though he was miles away. No, well, that's good. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that's what I think a relationship should do. Like, you should both, like, lift each other up, help each other become, like, better, like, and inspire each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly,
But,
like, forgot. Like, we are all for relationships. This isn't about like dogging relationships and being
no, we're just,
pessimistic about having a relationship. This is we're completely for a relationship.
no, we're just sharing our experiences, talking about, like, the things that need to be talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good point, Lumi. I mean, I'm not. We're not being like saying like everything's wrong with like a LDR, but it's really hard. I mean, bottom line, it's not easy. Um, Anwar also says, I feel like I lost certain friendships, and I regret so many things, like a lot. But yeah, well, hopefully, Anwar. I mean, hopefully you learned something, and it's something that you could just take on to the next relationship, which is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess should we move on to the next topic?
Yeah. Let's move on. What we got?
Okay, here I'll post this on the chat also so you guys can answer. Give me a second. All right, I'll read it out first.
Yeah.
Next topic. I've experienced this myself, and it's kind of annoying, but it just happens sometimes. Okay. Next question is posted as I read it. the girlfriend doesn't get along with your friends, or
Oh,
he or she doesn't want to hang out with them, and they put you in an ultimatum. It's either
whoa,
the me or the them dilemma.
woohoo.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had that happen a few times. Uh, situation is, um, what is it? My friends, say some friends invite me out. It's like, hey, we're gonna go get some drinks, or we're gonna go party, or something. We're gonna go out to the club.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, like, dude, definitely. Let me go out. And all of a sudden, I talk to the girlfriend, and I tell her of my set plans, and she's like, oh, you're gonna go out with your friends, cause okay. Well, I thought we were gonna hang out. I thought we were gonna spend some time together. And then, of course, I'm like, well, but we made plans. We're gonna go out. Okay, so do you want to hang out with your friends more than you want to hang out with me? And then what happens? Of course, you have to cancel with your friends, and you hang out with the significant other.
Uh,
It happens. I mean, not saying all girls are like this. I'm sure guys do this too. But
yeah.
it just kind of sucks because it just goes back to the whole thing of like, you're two different people. I mean, you need time alone. You need time to do your own things, and like I think having that time alone actually makes your relationship better because like
Yeah.
you know you're your own person. Like you need to like grow. You need to like spread out and do what you need to do. And if the other person kind of like holds you back, or is like, no, I want you to hang out with me. Don't hang out with other people. I think it's kind of like uh, it doesn't help the relationship. Rec chimes in, bros before hoes.
That's the saying. I mean, when I was one of the relationships I was in, I remember neglecting my friends, and it turned into the point where um, I was basically finding excuses to hang out with the girl more, and well, it wasn't really an excuse because the thing with the girl was that she didn't have very many opportunities to hang out, and if I ever got a chance to hang out with her, I'd take her over the guys. But I can see how dangerous that is because if it ever gets in your mind that, you're like, and I've seen this happen too. I've seen this happen, where with my friends, kind of just drift off and go towards the girl and become part of the girl's world and forget all the friends. Remember, Steven? We got a
Yeah,
we got a we got a close friend, a really really tight friend who kind of did that, and just disappear
yeah,
and just
yeah.
disappear for good,
And,
like for
yeah, I
like
mean, like it's sad because like I'm not saying it can destroy a friendship, but it can put things like in really strain relationships because like it's like okay, so you're saying we've been friends for like so long. Now this girl or this guy comes into your life, and because of that, everything changes. Like it's almost not fair. I mean, again, it's like balance. Find
yeah.
that balance because
And here's another thing, and another thing about this whole the problem with it, a lot of times is when the guy or whoever's leaving makes that commitment to the other person and says, "Screw you guys, I'm done. I gotta settle down with this person because this person's my life." And all of a sudden, that person leaves you, or you know what I mean, or they break up later down the road, and they come running back like, "Hey guys, what's up?" Like I try to come back to the homies. But the problem with that
mhm.
is like, I mean, not the problem. I mean, that just says what friends are for. I mean, friends are always gonna be there. You know what I mean? Friends. I mean, you can still break up with friends, but do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like if you have good friends, you can always rely on them, and you won't break up with them. You know what I mean? But you can break up with girls and get in and out of relationships, but your friends are always gonna be there. So it's good to have your friends like there for you and not ditch them for a relationship. It's good to have both. It's good to have balance.
Yeah, it is balance. Javoyan says, that's referring to the question. That sounds like she is not a good girlfriend, unless she has very good reasons for not liking them. Example, they are troublemakers, do drugs, get in fights. Yeah. I mean, I think that's a different story. But like, thing is, like in that situation for me, like, I mean, I was just hanging out with my friends. I mean, like, this is something I would do even before I was in that relationship. Like, we would hang out. Me and my friends would go out. We'd have a good time. I mean, like, and then all of a sudden, like, now she's there, so it's like, oh, I have to kind of like do a double take. Like, do I go with the friends and like get on, like, make her mad, or do I go with her, keep things happy, but then like neglect my friends? So it's like that dilemma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Um, let's see. Anwar says, that it depends on you, but it's like losing your long friend relationships or your girlfriend. But I mean, once in a while with her and them, I mean, that's what I think. So I guess, yeah, I think he's saying like it's balanced. Like, spend time with her, spend time with the friends, try to keep it balanced. But it's hard, especially when they make you choose.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan Nightmare says, what are you drawing?
I'm drawing a girl in a bikini on the beach. On the beach. By the way. I'm just drawing.
Eric says, damn, Jet, how do you draw and talk at the same time? I'm so jelly.
It's difficult. It's difficult. I think that's why I'm going slow. I'm like
Hmm.
trying just to focus on two things. I paused a couple times.
Oh, I muted my microphone because I had a cough. I'm still getting over a cold right now. So probably another reason why my voice sounds like this. I've
Yeah.
been having a cold for like a week now. It sucks. It won't go away. But oh, Nina Nerdface says, I think the inability to take time away from one another is sort of codependency. And you know what? I agree with that because I don't know. Some people are. I mean, we go through times where like you feel like you need someone and you don't. You really don't. I really think like at the end of the day, the best person to make yourself happy is yourself. Like do things that you want to do.
Mhm.
Like do things that make you happy, that make you a better person. Like I don't think anyone can do that for you.
I
You know what I
really
mean?
believe, yeah, I really believe in that too, and I think it has a really adverse effect on you and your other person because if you start displaying or expressing that feeling of needing that person and just needing, and you become that you become needy and you come off as needy, and that's never a good thing. It tends to push away the other person because they feel claustrophobic or suffocated and smothered. So the moment you begin to express that feeling of I need you, like no, you don't say that, you don't.
Yeah, you don't need anybody. No one needs anybody.
You
Like,
need yourself. You're independent, and
yeah,
it's that personality of being independent and just self-sustaining regardless of the other
that's
person.
actually
That's
pretty
attractive.
attractive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, dang, you're
Like
just
it's kind of like,
on your own.
yeah, like they don't need you, but if you're there, that's cool anyway. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Kind of like she doesn't need me. I mean, she's got her own thing going on,
Yeah.
but
So don't be clingy, and that goes to the old the trust thing. That goes to trust. The whole idea of trust. You know what I mean?
mhm,
When you
definitely.
when you don't trust the other person, you again don't this you display this kind of unconfident feeling, like I'm afraid there's somebody out there better than me. And then when you start acting like that, that's when things go south or go wrong. So be be trusting of each other, feel confident in the relationship, know the other person, and you should be fine. You don't have to worry.
Good point. Let's see. We got some comments. Exactly. Nina Nerdfez. in her face says, I think all of us go through that awkward type of dating when we were younger. And I think it's true. I mean, like, you have to learn. You really have to sometimes just fall on your face, neglect your friends, and then
Yeah.
just mess things up so you
Just
learn.
go
I think
through
that's
it.
how we
Yeah,
all
don't
learn.
don't worry about it. Go through it.
Yeah. Zarams chimes in. He says, I had a friend who I wouldn't see for weeks because he was with his girl. Then they would fight. He would come and hang out with us. Not that we cared, but it was kind of an annoyance. We almost felt used. I mean, we had something like that. Me and Jet. I mean, we had a friend like that. Um,
Yeah.
Basically, we have our group of 4 people. We have our group of 4 friends. We're like a little close group of friends. There's 4 guys. JPKS, what's up? And then
JPKS.
basically, um, we would always go out. I remember we would always go out, and this is not necessarily related with girlfriend problems, but we would always go out, and it would always just be the 3 of us because one of our friends, he'd always have something like either it was church or like family or other friends, and like he would always say like, hey, you guys are my best friends, like but he would never hang out with us, and he would never show it really. Like we'd see him at school, but when it came to like, hey man, let's go hang out, like let's go do something together, like let's go watch a movie, let's go out to eat or something. Nah, I gotta go take care of this, or I got a church thing, or I gotta go to this. Oh, like I gotta hang out with these other friends, like. And it was funny. Remember, there'd always be like that blank spot at the table,
Yeah. Oh, where's that person? Oh yeah. Just gone.
and like I don't know, man. There's nothing you can do about it, but it's priorities. Like, if you want to call someone your friend or your girlfriend or boyfriend, you gotta give them priority too. You gotta give them that time. That,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So I feel you on this one. Like the only time, like it would be weird. Like when he would come out to hang out with us, he'd be like, "Oh shit, are you sure you can hang out with us?" Like,
Yeah, yeah.
sure you know.
Even when we lived together, man. I mean, this guy was like a really, really
Yeah,
close friend of ours. Like we really loved him, and we took care of him. He took care of us at times, and
yeah.
we were tight. We were a tight group, but like
He just started drifting. I mean,
just
like,
like
just yeah. I mean, like, I was just gonna add on that. I mean, like, it became to the point when like I found out more about his life through Facebook than I did through
yeah.
like actually talking to him. I mean, like probably the most weirdest thing was when I found out that he got married and that he had a kid through Facebook. Like, I didn't even he didn't tell me. Like, I didn't know these things until I saw it on Facebook. Like, I would see people like literally just like be what is it? They would be congratulating him, and I was like, "What the heck's going on?" I see all these people congratulating him, and all of a sudden I see like a picture of him, like at the altar, like getting married. I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess he got married." And then a couple months later, it's like, "Congratulations, congratulations." Okay, what's going on? Oh, he has a baby. Like no word, like no physical word from him. So I'm like,
Okay.
okay, well,
Yeah. So I mean, that's when it just crossed the line. Just like I guess they made a decision. You go on your way, we'll go on our way, and yeah.
exactly.
But I was gonna say when we lived together, it was difficult too because I think that we can save that for another day. The whole thing about control. I think this is part of the topic you mentioned when your girlfriend makes decisions for you and kind
Yeah,
of
go
controls
ahead.
you, because that was part of the problem. You know what I mean? At one point we were just like able to hang out was when she was asleep. You know what I mean? Because we all lived together.
Yeah, I remember that. That was hella funny. I remember
Yeah,
he
he's
would
like,
come out
guys,
of the room and he's like,
guys.
yeah, he'd
She's
be like,
asleep.
guys, I can hang out. She's sleeping. I'm like, I mean, okay. Well, so what happens if she wakes up?
And she did. And she would.
And she did.
And it was, sorry guys, I gotta go back to sleep.
Yeah. Well, we
Yeah,
learned from that. I mean,
yeah, don't lose sight of yourself. Keep your friends close. Remember Remember the good things that
I
you have.
remember they need time. Like you got to make those commitments.
Yeah.
All right, let's check the chat. Rect Rectium has this theory. Because remember Eric earlier said, "Hey Jed, how do you draw and talk at the same time?"
Yeah.
Rex says, "Plot twist, pre-recorded." They're saying this is a pre-recorded stream.
It's a
How would
pre-recorded.
we
We
do this?
anticipated all you guys' comments.
Yeah, we anticipated everything.
Yeah. That's how good this is.
But let's see. Let's go down the line and see if we got any more comments. Do do do
Yeah.
do 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 do. Oh, we got a question for Jet. Hey Jetty Jet,
Yo.
how do I connect two text bubbles in Manga Studio? Manga
Oh.
Studio.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't worked with the text bubbles. I know you can. I'm sorry. Don't know how to do it, but you can do it. It is possible.
Another question for Jet. Is Boogie Monster here?
Boogie Monster is not here. She's actually playing StarCraft. It's
Are you
funny.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh
Because
god.
one of our friends, when we were playing yesterday, because we've never played before, and he's one of our Cambodian friends. He's like,
Oh,
alright, we
okay.
could play. Let's play.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright.
Steven, you deleted your StarCraft, didn't you?
Yeah, man, I had to stop playing StarCraft. That game started becoming like a drug to me. I couldn't, man. It's too much. It was taking too much time. It's like that long distance relationship, man. Taking too much time. I was neglecting my work, my
Yeah.
family, my friends. That shit was crazy. We played like 5 or 6 hours at a time.
Yep.
That's like a good chunk of your day right there,
Like Steven would get on the internet like, hey Jet, let's play StarCraft. Let's get that quick StarCraft in.
right? Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I need that hit. I need that hit real
Get that
quick.
quick. I'm scratching, man. I need to quit.
Shit,
And
man, I
then,
need that hit.
dude, I couldn't believe it. One day you just said, Jet, I'm quitting. I'm
Yeah.
deleting it right now. And Steven deleted it, and he hasn't touched it since. It's like, how long has it been now? It's like
It's been like a month or so.
a month.
More than that, maybe like two
Yeah, I think
months.
2 months maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
I don't know. I'm happy. I'm doing my thing.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
got a
need
lot more done
StarCraft,
actually.
right?
I'm able to do more things and.
Another question for
But,
Jet.
yeah.
What are your top 5 favorite anime?
My top 5 favorite anime. I like Evangelion. I like Devilman. I like Ninja Scroll. Those are movies. Devilman and Ninja Scroll. Uh, this boob is killing me. This boob is killing me. Dragon Ball Z for sure. Dragon Ball Z. Um, I don't. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll have to get back to you on that. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
My top 5 favorite anime. I haven't watched anime in a while, but I agree. Evangelion is one of them. I
Mhm.
love Lupin the Third.
Mhm.
Um, what else? I haven't watched so many anime. Trigun is probably up there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did you watch Shin Chan? Did you ever watch Shin Chan?
No, I didn't watch that. Yeah, I haven't watched that many anime. Probably what's that guy's? Oh, Hajime no Ippo, the boxing anime. That was one of my favorites.
Pretty sure
That thing is
people.
still going on. I think the manga version is still going on.
Yeah.
The boxing.
Oh, did you
It's
ever
funny.
watch Naruto? Naruto was really good. I never
Oh
finished it.
yeah, that was one of my favorites too. Actually, I
Yeah.
forgot they changed the name of it here in the Philippines. In the
They did.
Philippines, I forget they because I was asking people like if they've ever heard of that show here in the Philippines, and
Yeah.
they changed the name. It's not Hajime no Ippo. It's heck is it called? They changed everything. They even changed the guy's name. His name is not Makunochi. His name is Malcolm. They
What?
changed his name, and I think the name of the show is like Lightning Punch or something,
Lightning punch.
right?
That's the
I
way
don't
you
know if
should
that
say it.
sounds better.
Lightning
Yeah,
punch. That's how
I
anime is
miss this
done.
show.
Do we got another topic, or do we have any questions? You guys, any relationship questions? Cause
Actually, we just went through our topics for today. We
let's
had
see. I
three
think.
topics.
Yeah, I think. Let's see. How many How long did I say this was going for? I think it was supposed to be an hour. So if it's an hour, it's gonna be an hour. It's going to be an hour for sure. For sure, for sure. Hmm. And what I'll do is maybe I'll continue this next time. Instead of like finishing it on my own, just like continue drawing this every time I get back on with you. Because I always feel like I'm rushing it. That nose.
Oh yeah, let's see. Oh, we got another question. Hey Jet, what is a good way to design armor?
Armor. A good way to design armor is basing it off of structures and elements that in the real world that you know of, like bugs. I know bugs are a great reference. They have armor. They actually have like exoskeleton. Animals like rhinos and just cultures. Looking at cultures like uh, English knights and well, European knights and Japanese samurai and things like that, and trying to kind of use their armor as a template to expand on and create something fresh and new off of that design. And you can also combine elements, say cultures with animals, or even just like concepts or ideas. Like I could do like armor based off of cards like playing cards, like like the kings and jokers and stuff like that. Maybe diamonds and hearts. You know what I mean? And using different elements like that. So fishes, just there's just the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, I guess I would kind of come from where you like come from as an artist and
Hmm.
everything. Question for Steven. What are your interests and hobbies? Ooh, that's a good question. I have a lot of interests and hobbies.
Yeah.
I love to cook. I love music. I love singing. Uh, I like to play games,
Oh, he
except for
like game.
I love eating. Definitely interest of mine. Keeps me interested. I love to eat. I love food in general.
Yeah.
Um, Hobby. So I mean, I like to stay active though, and I guess I need to since I eat so much. I play ultimate frisbee. I do boxing. I play soccer. Um, yeah, I
In
like to
case you
stay
guys,
active.
in case you guys don't know yet, if Steven was on the last show and he's my best friend in the world, in the world. Um,
Best friends.
yeah. And he's also a celebrity in the Philippines. We talk about it in depth. He's kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal,
No,
Steven Silva. Just Google his name.
gosh.
You can Google him. You know what I
Oh gosh. Thank you,
mean?
Seven.
Yeah, you can Google him.
Yeah. Can't link people on this, huh?
In the description, yeah. But I think that you have any final words? Because I was gonna end it.
I
Yeah.
don't. I
Any,
don't. I mean, like, there's no more questions. The thing is, we went through all our
no,
topics.
that's good. That's good. That's good. That's what this is what this is all about. Okay. So if you guys have any last questions, please put it in. I'll give you guys another 2 minutes, and I'm gonna end it. Already going over an
Eric is
hour.
saying, so is John and Steven one and the same? No, we're two different people, and we're not related. We just share the same last name.
You're actually you're actually half Portuguese, right?
Yeah. Is John too?
No. Oh, John is full Portuguese. Yeah. John is full Portuguese.
Anwar says, Steven, Johnny Young Bosch is one of my favorite anime voice actors. What is your opinion? Oh man, honestly, I don't know much about voice actors. I would like to try voice acting though. It looks hard, but yeah, sorry, I really don't have that much knowledge about voice actors. Oh no, Peter brought it back. Peter said, "Hey, I hear you guys like to play StarCraft too. We used to.
Oh shit, I know Peter. Hold on, what's the
We
full name
used
for
to."
Peter? What's the full name for Peter?
Peter's sighing. You're saying? Who this?
That's the Cambodian that I'm talking about, man.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
we went to eat with him yesterday. Me, and Boogie Monster, and we were playing. So they were playing just now. I guess they're not playing anymore.
Oh
But I
gosh,
said,
he's like, that was a little funny.
"Oh snap! Oh snap! Bringing it back." See, I mean, that's it. That's pretty much it for the show. I'm gonna leave this drawing as it is, and then finish it up next time. I don't want to rush it, and I don't want to not draw it without you guys seeing me draw it. I gotta take more time, make it look a little more polished. This is Heartstrings and Paintbrushes with Steven Silva, and
Yeah, if you guys would like to, you can check out my channel. I
yeah,
post
tell
some
him.
stuff up there. I post I post vlogs of my life, and then I post covers of songs. One of the recent ones I did is with Jet, so you can check that out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Jet did a speed drawing of me and himself, and then we were singing, so you might want to check it out.
we were saying, and yeah, I know this hand is too short, and this arm's too short, but I will fix that later next time. So yeah, until then, this is the Jetty Jet Show. Thanks so much for watching. This is it's been a good show, Steven. And
It's been a great show.
thanks for joining,
Ha!
buddy.
Got him! Got him!